I thought Dangote is a friend to politicians, especially the APC politicians. What has Dangote done to deserve what he's experiencing in this Tinubu's administration? We all witnessed the news of commissioning of Dangote Refinery during the Buhari's administration. Everybody were happy. Dangote said last year, June, they will start production and so on and so forth. At the time, Dangote come out to tell us that they are sabotaging his refinery, that he regrets building the refinery in Nigeria again, that he don't know that this is how it's going to be. And up till now, State House, Abuja, is coming out to tell us that Dangote Refinery don't have a license to operate. Dangote Refinery is producing fuel of no quality that is not good for the nation. Are you kidding me? What has Dangote done to Tinubu? What is going on in this country? I don't really understand. Because in a main sense, I was expecting that when Dangote Refinery start production, it will affect both the economy, the naira, the valuation that is going on, it will stabilize it, and a lot of things will come into place. But up till now, they are failing to even supply Dangote crude oil that they are still exploring from our country. What is really going on?
Well, just like you rightly asked, there are a lot of concerns about supply of petroleum products nationwide, and the claims by some media houses that we're trying to scuttle Dangote Refinery. That is not so. Dangote Refinery is still in the pre-commissioning stage. It has not been licensed yet. We haven't licensed them yet. They are still in pre-commissioning. I think they're about 45% completion rather. So we cannot rely heavily on one refinery to feed the nation, because the Dangote is requesting that we should suspend or stop all importation of petroleum products, especially AGO and jet fuel, and direct all marketers to the refinery. That is not good for the nation in terms of energy security, and that is not good for markets because of monopoly. So, in terms of quality, currently the AGO quality in terms of sulfur is the lowest, as far as West African requirement of 50 ppm. Dangote Refinery, as well as some modular refineries, like Walter Smith's Refinery, RD Refinery, they are producing between 650 to 1,200 ppm. So in terms of quality, their quality is much, much inferior to the imported quality.
Thank you. Do you just listen to what the presidency is saying? That Dangote Refinery is like 40% completed. They don't have license yet. And, you know, as in I don't understand. It doesn't make sense at all. And when this is going on, the whole leaders in Nigeria, nobody is talking. You know why I'm putting mouth in this thing? I don't know Dangote. I'm not a fan of Dangote. I'm not related to Dangote, but I believe that Dangote Refinery could have helped the nation in different means. The supply of petroleum, no need to import fuel again, you know, everything like that. It will just be very good to the poor masses. That is what I'm even after. Not the big men, not even Dangote. I'm after the poor masses, because this high cost of fuel is affecting everything. So, apart from that, no politicians in Nigeria now that is talking on the side of Dangote, apart from Oshomole and Ndume. And sometimes, if we are talking about Ndume and Oshomole, that these are the only two senators we have, people don't understand the reason why we are saying so.
We do have saboteurs. Around the country, people blame politicians for all sorts of things that are not working well. Yet, we have people who are just appointees of government, who sabotage the laudable objective of Parliament. Mr. President, I watched in the news when you led a delegation to visit a Nigerian refinery that is capable of producing diesel of appropriate standard. The decision, therefore, by the management of that's paragraph 5, aware that NMDPRA has persistently continued to issue import licenses of diesel and jet despite sufficient local production capacity. Mr. President, this is sabotage. Real sabotage of the Nigerian nation. Endangering jobs, good-paying jobs of Nigerians who are working in these refineries to produce this product. The much advertised benefit of local refining, which NNPC has used time and time again to pump all sorts of money to maintenance of Nigerian refineries. Now we have refineries that are working. And a Nigerian who believes in the future of our country at a time when the pressure on foreign exchange is so strong that the naira is plummeted every day. A Nigerian finds comfort in the words of in this particular paragraph to continue to issue licenses for the importation of substandard, dangerous chemicals in the name of diesel. I agree absolutely that we need to have a strong, well-paneled ad hoc committee to carry out thorough investigation and to investigate the leadership of the institution that is responsible for issuing these licenses. Mr. President, until we begin to punish, dismiss, and prosecute people who are undermining our collective well-being, we're going to smile away. I do not believe that these are errors of the head. I believe the gentleman or gentlemen involved in this are doing it on purpose to collect rents for their pocket and undermine the economy of Nigeria. Your visit to Lagos was very well appreciated because the parliament must see what is going on in different parts of the country. So I support this motion and I plead with my colleague that in unison, we should condemn the idea of importing diesel, which many of us, we have to agree we are part of the middle or ruling class now. We all have diesels in our house. We are being poisoned by the product being imported by someone or some persons who want to enrich their pocket. So I think this is one motion that all of us should adopt unanimously and empower the committee and give them all the political backing they need to do the needful.
An individual in Nigeria was patriotic enough to build a refinery, and you have been there, I was not there. He complained that if he had known that he would go through what he has gone through, he wouldn't have started that patriotic and giant project. Yet, he said he's not the person that gives up. He clearly said that the IOCs are frustrating his efforts. Last week or so, fire caught part of the refinery. But fortunately, it has not affected the refinery so much. But coming back to my question.
Point of order.
Okay.
Point of order.
The investigation, as suggested by our colleagues, should be holistic, very holistic. And that is also to involve why somebody is producing diesel in the country and he had to go out to look for foreign market to sell the product. On the other hand, polluted or toxic diesel is being imported into the same Nigeria. These are questions that the committee should actually find out, investigate. And as my chairman suggested, those involved should actually be brought to book so that this kind of thing that is going in and killing our country should not repeat itself. That you will extend my time of contribution.
Extended.
Having said that, recently, the Dangote Refinery started production of diesel. But he had to sell it out. He has to export it. Because he has to go through a process to supply, to make that supply, to make the diesel available in Nigeria.